Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having camera issues, so y'all forgive me if my volume go down or something like that. But we got to talk about this fight right here. We got to talk about this fight right here. Erickson Lubin versus Terrell Gausha. Gausha, however you pronounce it. This is a title eliminator for the WBC Super Welterweight titles, which if Charlo beats or Rosario, whoever wins that fight, that's who will have to fight the winner of this fight between Terrell and Lubin. So I got to make my prediction on it. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. This fight will be happening tonight, y'all. Tonight, September 19, 2020, on Showtime. So y'all be checking this fight out. I will be watching it. I don't know if I'm going to go live or not, but I will be watching. Shout out to y'all for tuning in. Boxing Learner, Big Game Boxing. Thank y'all. I can't, y'all got to go ahead. I got to, excuse me if I don't read the comments, but I got to make my prediction because I don't want to read nobody's comments and, you know what I'm saying, might mess up what I'm talking about. So I thank y'all for tuning in. Let me go in. Once again, this is a WBC Super Welterweight title eliminator fight. This is my prediction against Erickson Lubin versus Terrell Gausha. First, I'm going to start with Erickson Lubin. Okay, this is Erickson Lubin's comeback fight. Well, not comeback fight. He's had fights since then. This is his fifth fight since the Charlo loss. His fifth fight. So we can say that he probably got more experience because he had 5 more fights since the loss to Charlo. He probably have realized his mistakes in the ring. He probably has become a better fighter. So Erickson Lubin is 22-1 with 16 KOs, 5'9.5", with a 74.5-inch reach. Now, we got to remember that both these fighters lost on the same night. From what I understand, they lost on the same night. Now, people on his resume, which also Gausha has this on both of their resumes. Neither one of them has lost. Neither of their opponents have more losses than wins. So these two guys came up the hard way. They didn't want easy fights. They wanted to fight good competition. So respect to both of these fighters. If you check their resumes, go on Boxing Rig, you would clearly see that neither one of them have fought fighters with a lot of losses. And if you check the resumes of most fighters, you will see that they fight a lot of fighters with a lot of losses. So these dudes wanted to come out the hard way. So we got to give them big props for that. All right, now one thing, Erickson Lubin is an original right-hander. He fights in southpaw. He was born right-handed, orthodox, but he fights in southpaw. Has power in both hands. That's why they call him the hammer. You know, he got jack and sledge. I like Erickson. I've been a fan of Erickson Lubin for a minute. Chin. Now, we can question the chin. Chin may be suspect, especially since the first round stoppage of Jermell Charlo. First round. Caught him ducking down, hit him. I don't know if it was in a jaw, neck, wherever it may be, but dropped him. So the chin, you got to put some question marks about that. You know what I'm saying? Good footwork, good movement. This dude has been a great amateur. You know, Erickson Lubin is like almost like a Demetrius Andrade of the amateurs. You know, a lot of people had high expectations for Erickson Lubin before the Charlo loss. You know, it was good that he lost to Charlo because probably now he's a better fighter. But the mistake he made against Charlo was dropping down. When Charlo threw the double jab, he ducked down under it. And I guess Charlo, like Charlo said, him and Derrick James, they had trained and they saw that. And they saw that he ducks down on the punches, and he threw that specific punch and caught Erickson Lubin. So that's the reason that he lost to Jermell Charlo. Now the question is, has he changed that? Now I've seen this in both of these fights. Both of them duck down low. And Gausha will duck down low because Erickson Lubin is a southpaw. And I'm going to go into that when I go into Terrell Gausha. But both of them drop down low. And both of them have been knocked down due to the fact that they dropped down low. When Gausha fought Trout caught him with an uppercut when he was going down low and dropped him. So both of these fighters do this. One thing about Erickson Lubin, even though I am a fan of his, y'all know no bias talk, I give it to you 100%. I have never seen him, I have yet to have to see him adapt. And that's not his fault. I have never seen him in a fight where he had to become another fighter to win or use his mind to win or figure out an opponent to win. And that's not his fault, but I have yet to see that. So I can't really say that Erickson Lubin is the goods until I see him be able to adapt in the ring. Another thing I want to talk about is Kevin Cunningham. I like Kevin Cunningham, much respect to Kevin Cunningham. He's a good trainer. He got a lot of southpaws and helped him win titles. But the thing about me and Kevin Cunningham that I think about, I think Kevin Cunningham is more of a disciplined trainer. I don't think Kevin Cunningham can elevate fighters. And the reason I say that is because of Devin Alexander. True enough, Devin Alexander became a champion with Kevin Cunningham, but he never elevated his game. He stayed the same fighter the entire time of his career. Now, that ain't got to be Kevin Cunningham's fault. That could be Devin Alexander's fault. But I'm just looking at it from him being a trainer. His fighters don't elevate beyond their regular skills. Devin Alexander loses a lot of fights because he just throws a jab, and flurries real fast and go. That's why he's not at the top anymore. So I'm not disrespecting Kevin Cunningham. I just don't believe that Kevin Cunningham is that coach that can elevate a fighter to new levels, bag of tricks. You know what I'm saying? Make them more than a one-dimensional fighter. I think Kevin Cunningham is very disciplined, and he get fighters to where they need to be from off their own knowledge of boxing. Not to take nothing away from him, but I don't think that he's a superior trainer like that. And by me saying that, in my opinion, Erickson Lubin is really, out there really training himself. He perfecting his craft, but at the same time, I don't really see him getting any new knowledge from Kevin Cunningham. Also, the advantage for Erickson Lubin is that he is younger. Gausha is an older guy. If I'm saying his name wrong, I apologize. But yeah, he's an older guy, so Erickson Lubin has the the age advantage. Now to go in on Terrell Gausha. Terrell Gausha is 5'10", reach 72, 21. He has 21 wins, 1 loss, 10 KOs. So the punching power may not really be there. Also, Gausha reminds me of Gary Russell Jr. His style reminds me a lot of Gary Russell Jr. You may disagree, but he reminds me of Gary Russell Jr. Now, I've been watching his fight highlights. I've seen that he fought southpaws. He fought Erickson Lubin, he fought Austin Trout. And he's had difficulty with southpaws. I see the feet placement. For some reason, he can't get in good enough to throw a straight right. You know what I'm saying? He's a combination puncher, strong combination puncher. Let me see what I wrote right down about him. Yes, aggressive. He's aggressive, come forward, counter puncher. You know what I'm saying? Good right hand. He will throw that right hand. He got solid right hand, but against southpaws, he never lands it. Uses jab to break distance. He doesn't really use his jab to break distance. He head hunts with his jab. I don't think he really uses jab to create distance. He really just head hunts to aim at the head, and then he throws his flurries behind it. So he doesn't really use his jab. His defense, he backs up straight. No head movement. Every time, high guard, backs up straight. Not an accurate puncher at times, and he has bad timing, in my opinion. He has very bad timing. Also in this fight, I also told y'all, and this is going to be my prediction in this fight, and this is why I'm predicting this. When I seen Gausha fight southpaws, his feet placement is never right, and he can never put his feet in place to throw the straight right, which is the most effective punch against a southpaw. And since I seen him do the same thing against Laura, I seen him do the same thing against Trout, which came out to a draw. Some people could say he got robbed, but he still wasn't efficient enough to just white glove Trout in that fight. So that tells me that he has a problem with southpaws. So tonight, my prediction is Erickson Lubin will defeat Gausha. Not only will he defeat him, but I think he will stop him in the late rounds by 10 or 11. Because Gausha has no defense, no head movement. He moves straight back every time. And I just think that Erickson Lubin has enough skill set and enough power to break him down and beat him in the later rounds. So y'all, my prediction in this fight, I'm going with Erickson the Hammer Lubin. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all comment. Y'all let me know. Now I'm finna read y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just had to get mine out there first. So y'all, I'm going with I'm not going with Gausha. I'm going with Erickson the Hammer Lubin. 10th, 11th round, 12th round stoppage. So that's my prediction on this fight. Now let me read some of y'all, see what y'all talking about. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Boxing Learner, Terrell Gausha, Dead Game Boxing. He got Terrell by decision. Dead Game Boxing, so you watching both fights now. Okay, I just did my little research on it too, bro. When you get through, you comment and you let me know how you feel about the fight. I'd appreciate that. Oh, BX Bronx, thank you, my brother. I salute you for even tuning in. I appreciate you, bro. Who is this? This will be 4th southpaw in a row. Oh, this will be his 4th. He ain't looking too good against them southpaws. But that's good for letting me know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that Dead Game Boxing, this will be his 4th. Well, I hope he's learned from the 4th, because the 2 I seen, he can't place his feet right. He cannot get that right hand straight to land, and he needs that against a southpaw. That could stop a southpaw from coming in on you if your straight right hand is effective. Also, the left hook, the jab left hook, that could stop a southpaw from coming in on you. Thomas Moreland, I salute to you too, fam. Thank you. Boxing Learner. But yeah, y'all had to go and put this up, yo. Y'all put y'all money on Erickson Hammer Lubin. You know, easy work boxing don't give you nothing wrong. You understand me? I don't do it biasly. I just do it, you know what I'm saying? I look down the stats. I see who the better fight is. I judge from that. I am a fan of Erickson the Hammer Lubin. I hope he come out victorious, but that is not why I picked him. I picked him because of the flaws that I seen in Gausha against southpaw fighters. And Erickson the Hammer Lubin is a good southpaw fighter. You know, he almost on his level up to being elite. You know, you got to check out Erickson the Hammer Lubin from the amateurs. You know, you'll see the gold medals he won and things like that. This dude, he got it. You know, a lot of people don't believe it because he lost to Charlo. Charlo just playing well and punched right. But I thank y'all for y'all time. This is Easy Work Boxing. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please comment on the channel. Please hit that notification bell. And like I said, y'all comment and let me know how y'all feel about the fight. This is Easy Work Boxing. I'm out.